Okay, sound check.
Hello, hello, hello.
Let's see if it works. I hope you're well. Something a little different today. A few weeks back, you might remember that I was fortunate enough to be invited to Benchdogs headquarters in Somerset to take a look at the new Benchdogs MFT workstation. But while I was there, I had a quick walk-around tour with Ralph, founder of Benchdogs Tools, and this is the slightly shaky video from that visit. Ralph, Benchdogs, thank you very much. Really great to see your workshop and your studio set up here. We've got another massive Ultra MFT there. We're just going to go into your factory and have a quick walk and talk.
Yeah,
but it'll be a little bit noisy in there, but we'll manage.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
I'm sure we will. Go through the door first, excuse me. So you just started doing your MFT tops again.
That's right, yeah.
From a long time ago you used to do those. You've got a big CNC in.
That's right.
Number 5?
Yeah, this does 10 by 5. No, sorry, 3 metre by 2 metre, this one.
Wow, okay.
So we wanted, there wasn't really much point in having an 8 by 4 because the price difference isn't really, and it allowed us to have it a little bit more, but we generally only put the 8 by 4s on it for the MFT tops.
It's good to have the capacity, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah, it's better to, for the extra few quid, it makes a difference. You can see, obviously, the materials that we use on it. We're buying in pallet loads, just so we can get the prices as best as we can, really.
Yeah.
So this is our milling section.
Right.
This is where all our number of mills are churning away and making chips, as they say.
Yeah.
Each have their own sort of like jobs that we put on them. From this one and another one over there, making rail squares.
Right.
It's a constant product that we make day in, day out here. And with us doing all the manufacturing here in the UK allows us to keep track of everything, to not overbuy and to make sure that we're keeping up with any changes that make.
So your inventory is always just in time and...
Yeah. And now with the added anodising plant, it helps us with, with that part of things there.
I had a quick look at these earlier. You've got one here.
So this is our big bertha here. So this one's here is making one of our new products that we're getting soon to be releasing. This is our spirit levels.
Nice.
We did a post on these a while ago and the response was good, so we thought, why not give it a go and put some out there. Ours is a little bit unique to others. This is our 990 size, ready to go in for its 3rd operation to put the violin on the top here.
Nice. So earlier in the day, I asked Ralph what he used to draw his products, and he said it was Fusion 360. Now, I'm a total novice with Fusion, and it would have been nice to sit down and have a lesson with Ralph. Unfortunately, we didn't have time for that, which is where today's video sponsor comes in, and that's Skillshare. If you watch a bit of YouTube, you've probably heard of Skillshare by now. It's an impressive platform with online courses on just about anything and every kind of creative endeavor you can think of. Video editing, cooking, graphic design, and yes, Fusion 360 as well. I took a just 1 hour ultimate beginner's guide course that clearly explained the basics of how to get started, and at the end of that I was able to comfortably model my latest product idea in a way that my CNC guys can take and prototype for me, which is a huge time saver for everybody involved, including me. With so many great courses to choose from, it could seem a little overwhelming if it wasn't for the Skillshare learning paths, course playlists, if you like, that have been curated to work together. So whether you're a complete beginner like me, just starting out, or a more experienced user looking to get the most out of your time, then you'll certainly find something for you on Skillshare. The best part is that you don't have to take my word for it, though. The first 500 people to click the link in the video description will get a month's free trial on Skillshare to watch whatever you want, take as many courses as you like, attend as many classes as you can fit in to see if it's for you. And if you want to continue after the trial, then there are great value premium subscriptions available too. So whether you're looking to learn more about something you already have an interest in, or if you're looking to learn new skills altogether, Skillshare will have something to help you out. And I'd like to thank Skillshare for helping me out recently with Fusion 360 on my next product idea. More on that in another video, but let's get back to the Benchdogs tour. We've got some more mills here.
Yeah, this mill here, this one generally usually makes our triangles.
Right.
But when it's not making the triangles, it's making other parts using a pallet system that we can easily drop in and continue on making other items.
Yeah, nice.
This one's making our plates for our hinge system.
Yep.
This is our Z plate here and the top plate. So there's your first operation, and that's the second operation with it complete, ready to go to anodizing.
And then in here, into the next room.
Yeah.
It's got a big old space, isn't it? It's 20,000 square feet?
20,000 square feet in total with our storage space and the anodizing plant.
Jamie's working hard on this one.
Yeah, Jamie runs our sliders. So our sliders is our turning sort of process.
Right.
So any parts that are made out of a bar, it's made on these machines here. It's
bars fed in from that end and gets the process.
That's right. Yeah. We drop the bars in here and then it just grabs the bar, pulls it through. When it finishes, it will then grab another bar and then continue
into a bucket somewhere.
Exactly.
Goes in here, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got two of those.
That's right. This one's a 20 mil diameter, where the other one is a 1.25 inch diameter, maximum bar size. This one here is once again making parts for our hinge system, our thumb screws. Yeah. Something that you can't buy off the shelf, but
no, sure.
It's made here.
Some raw material in here.
That's right, yeah, this is the lasering department. So this is where all the sheets come in and they're generally lasered into the products that we make, whether it be T-square blade, set square blade, or even parts for the hinge system. Once some of the stainless steel products are made, they have a tendency to have a warping feel to them. And as you can see here with a T-square blade here, it's not the flattest of blades.
The customer wouldn't be terribly happy.
No, they don't want a banana when they buy a product. And this machine here will flatten it out. If I put that in there now. We should have.
There it is.
Completely flat. But if it's not, we can just then easily just send it back through again by tweaking the settings to get it right.
That's a presumably special stone that's milled absolutely
flat. This is a precision granite to a surface that we know that is completely flat to a certain tolerance, all within our tolerances for our flattening apart.
Very nice.
And that's the process there.
Impressive. Thanks for showing me that.
No, that's not a problem. This machine here, this allows us to fine-tune our boxing to make sure it's right for the product.
So you make your own packaging?
That's right.
So that's just a stack of cardboard, basically?
Exactly, stack of cardboard.
So you don't have to store boxes?
No.
You can make them to fit the product?
There's certain boxes that we buy in, but then there's products that we can't get the right box for. This is the machine that makes the boxes. This one here is made the box for our fence system here. So it means that we can control our inventory a lot better and just make the box to suit the product.
Of course. And you can just make the boxes that you need then as well.
Exactly, so if we get a run of fence systems, we just make the amount that we need at the time.
Yeah.
So saving on valuable space.
Well, yes.
So, our stores. You see here, sustainers.
Sustainers galore.
Extrusion that we buy in for the fence systems and other products that we make.
And you've got all your little bits and pieces in little boxes. And we were chatting before, you keep inventory by weight.
It's sometimes the easiest. The scales can tell us exactly how many's in a box.
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
It helps us maintain what we got in stock.
Makes perfect sense. So this is your laser room?
So laser room and our CMM room. CMM? This is where we check. When we're making a new product, we want to make sure that it's to the measurements that we want to make it. Yeah. As well as when we send out our rail squares, they're all checked and every one of them comes with the calibration report that matches the serial.
Squareness, as we call it.
Exactly. So this here then marries up to the serial number that is pre-lasered on.
Right.
And then that one there marries up with that serial number there.
Fantastic. Square enough, it says on there, I think.
Yes, I've heard that before somewhere. So these are the laser in, and as you can see, someone's actually lasering at the moment. So this is running the parallel guide system.
Yep.
As you can see there, it's accurately putting in all the measurements.
Very nice.
And on here, it's lasering the stainless steel. It's a different process when lasering stainless steel compared to aluminium, anodized aluminium.
And we've got some of the
This is the the MFT plates for the hinge system.
Lovely.
There you go.
Fantastic. And then you've got your finished product, stock.
Yep, so once they're all lasered, they go on here, ready for packing up into their individual parcels.
Egg boxes are so useful, aren't they?
Perfect for this.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
And this is clearly where the real work gets done.
This is where the girls put the blood, sweat and tears into
shipping stuff out.
Yeah.
Quite right too.
So all the products are all stacked in these boxes here. All the packs are made ready for the girls to package it up. Each individually labelled up, making it easier and quicker to get out to the orders.
So this is your new anodizing.
So they're out on deliveries today doing all their parts.
Because you take in anodizing for other companies.
That's right, yeah. It's been quite helpful for the business. But the key thing is making sure the quality is there.
Yeah.
We struggled to get the colour green that we wanted with other anodizing companies, but obviously doing it in-house now, we can mould it to the colour that we want, which is the green that we put out at the moment. Okay. So each of these tanks, there's 24 tanks here, and each of them have their own sort of process. A lot of rinsing and getting rid of chemicals.
And this is obviously for the colouring.
Yeah, so the different colours. So we don't have to change tanks in between. So we've got it here. So we decide which way we want it to.
How much does each tank hold?
1,140 litres of.
That's very precise. That's a lot of stuff.
There's quite a big science to the anodizing, which I've been learning over the time of having this machine. But luckily enough, Sean, he knows his stuff and he runs it really well, gets it right.
Fantastic.
Takes a long time.
I can imagine.
Yeah. And the rinses, these are the seal. This is what seals it and makes it stay, basically, so you don't get the dyes on your hands.
Yeah. Excellent. So there we are. Fascinating to see behind the scenes of a business like Benchdogs that was started by Ralph in his garage, remember, with a mill and a lathe, and just 5 years later is in this remarkable 20,000 square foot facility and shipping about 1,000 orders a month all over the world. Really, really looking forwards to getting the Benchdogs NFT here in the workshop to get a proper look at it, and I'll share that with you as soon as I'm able to, of course. But I'll call this one done for this week. Thanks so much to Ralph at Benchdogs for having me over. Thanks to you for taking a look, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.